Man, the bike was smoking, and I probably could have finished, but man, that hurts.
It still looks to be right at or just under 1 second. Bomer now starting to put a little more pressure at the end of this lap, and looks like this one could be tightening up. A third of a second. Let's see what happens on the front stretch this time as they climb the wall on the backside now, Mackie Waynes. It was a battle up front, Mackie Waynes, and here is the replay. Christian Yannick trying to come back in on your leader on this one, and of course they get together. Look at that. I think it was a good line. It just, I think the track. So let's watch that one more time. So here we go again. We watch what happened, what really caused this wreck.
You know, when we saw that live, Rodney.
Yeah.
When we saw that live.
He's backwards and upside down. Look at that. Still on the bike before he hits it. That right there was a ride and a half.
And here's what happened. I saw his jersey was all muddy.
I haven't seen it.
No, me neither.
Oh. Oh, that is not good right there. And that is that little step up. The takeoff is a little flat. He caught one of those edges. He was a little bit sideways. So when he clipped the top of that, it just flung him. Yeah, he definitely went for a ride, but looks like he's all right. I mean, looks fine on the bike right now. Doesn't look like he's favoring anything.
So there is Tanti on the big red at number 1. Tanti, though, is looking pretty strong at the moment, sitting there in 5th place. Remember, he is the red plate holder.
As Kyle Webster at the moment, it is mind-blowing the speed this guy's putting down.
Oh, down. That's Tanti.
Tanti, and almost collects the back of Moss. Was that with the bike just going end for end? Now let's have a look at our Honda replay
Top
here.
of screen, top of screen. On the left.
Okay, side saddle and completely sideways. And look, I think it looked like it was a lot closer to Mossy than it actually was. But for that bike to go end for end sideways.
Only managed second overall throughout the entire year from the entire eastern region as they come down the peristyle again. Uh-oh, Jason in trouble. Holy smoke, just like a Ferris wheel that went all the way around. Jason Upshaw, a classic example of what we call an endo in motocross, as he went end over end over the bars. Now watch him as he goes off the jump at the bottom. His backhand veers away, hits the second jump, and that's what completely shoots him off of the seat, over the handlebars, and a complete somersault landing on his bottom side. Here in slow motion, watch the backhand slip away towards the left end of your screen. He hits the second jump very hard, and that's what catapults him over the bars and into the cold night air here at the Coliseum.
That looks like Tomac is suspiciously close.
Tomac was in 20th place. We have to remember that. On the very first lap, he came by officially in 20th place. 20th place to be right on the rear of the second place rider right now, Ken Roxon.
We're looking at the two fastest MX2 riders in the world right now.
Exactly.
Number 2, Ken Roxon, and number 8, Eli Tomac. Pick whichever order you want in terms of that.
Horrendous
Catches
crash.
a big hole on takeoff. Eli Tomac had a Chad Reed moment there, flying through the air like Superman, and he is picking himself up. But that was an ugly crash for Eli Tomac. Great to see him picking himself up.
And you know, it looked like a little bit of shadows on the face, but he tries to scrub and the front end gets caught up in a rut.
Trying to ward off the fans there from the side, just to say, no, I don't need your help, I don't want your help.
Beautiful line on the inside for the number 2 of Matt Gerke, right, Cassell right behind him. Stymied, Medallia was a little bit through that motovan corner. This sort of part of the track is difficult, Brian, as they section down, almost done it. Oh my, soft one for the Gerkman over the bar.
Holy smoke, sitting 4th on the opening lap.
Now, this part of the track is tricky, Brian. Watch him come in on that midside like Gerke and just stuff the front end.
Yeah, got in that soft stuff, bottomed it out hard, augured the front end of that Yamaha, and right over the handling bars, boom, down.
Here's Brayton on the 10, Reed on the 22. And what would it mean to get Chad Reed, the crowd favorite on the podium here at Daytona once again? And Reed disconnects with the motorcycle in a huge way.
Well, he got the crowd going, not how you were talking about.
No.
Check this out. See how rough and ruddy that corner is.
Brayton got lucky that he was just through the turn.
When in doubt, gas it. Look, he lands down in that deep rut, but he pops up pretty quick.
He's as tough as they come, no doubt about that.
At Nantwich, we've got this lovely, lovely site for action, and this must be one of the nicest courses we've been at for an awful long time. The sun shining, the battle going on, the weather very kind to these riders, and they're giving us an absolute out-and-out treat.
He's been leading him comfortably for 20 minutes in this race, and that has to tell on anybody, especially a 17-year-old former schoolboy, and terribly high. Banks came off too high and threw it away. Now what a tragedy, but he's up on his feet, limping, but he had to throw it away.
And where's his bike gone? It went straight into the crowd, which shows you the speed and danger of all this lot. It's gone straight through his bike, in fact, is out of sight. It's near our commentary point, in fact. He positions himself back over the back wheel to let himself get the front end up. Now he's got to take his body forward. He's having to step off that bike, and he knows now there's no chance of staying with it. And then he bounced down, and the bike went away on its own, straight in towards the crowd.
What's he thinking now with 2 to go?
Right now he's thinking, I got this. It is game on. He's probably peeking out the peripheral view of his goggles, seeing where Chase is at, getting a quick check.
Just lurking, but looks like time might be out. Oh, no! Aaron Plessinger is down!
Everything's good. Oh, his foot came off. His foot came off the foot peg. When he was leaning the bike over, ripped his toe off the foot peg. He goes down. Goes through the corner, and his toe just grabs the dirt, rips his legs off of the bike. He's holding on to it. Boom! There's just, look at, you can see the emotion. It doesn't get much closer than that.
The crowd is cheering as they put Plessinger on the big screen in Ford.